The world has over 100 million miles of roads, but not all of them are easy to drive on. In today's video, we are going to take you on a journey through some of the most dangerous and challenging roads ever built. This roads will challenge your belief that roads like this can even exist. Some roads are off the grid, and need a super strong car and a brave driver to handle them. Some roads are so dangerous, with sharp curves, steep drops, or natural hazards, that they can be deadly for those who try to cross them. These roads are not for the faint of heart, as they feature hairpin turns, steep cliffs, narrow lanes, extreme weather, and even bandits. Are you ready to buckle up and join us to see the most extreme roads in the world? Let's go!
Number 1. The North Yungas Road. The North Yungas Road is a notorious road in Bolivia that is also known as the Road of Death. It is about 50 miles long and reaches an elevation of 15,200 feet, where the air is thin and hard to breathe. It is also extremely bad for your car's engine. The road starts from La Paz and has only one lane, with vertical drops of up to 3,000 feet into the Amazon rainforest, meaning if you fall down and survive, you may instantly find jaguar, black panther or the world's biggest snake anacondas to rescue you from your pain. Another thing, if you still can somehow send distress signals, deep forests will make it almost impossible to find your crushed vehicle for the search team. Trust me, it's a very dangerous road, with more than 200 sharp turns, thick fog, landslides, and rocks falling from above. There are no guard rails to protect you. Until 1994, about 300 people died on this road every year, and you can see their memorials along the road where they fell into the ravines. Some parts of the road have been improved to have 2 lanes, but some cyclists still come to test their skills on the Road of Death. Some of them fail and fall to their doom. Sometimes, it is better not to challenge nature for adventure.
Number 2. The Karakoram Highway. The Karakoram Highway is a spectacular road that connects China and Pakistan. As the Karakoram mountain range is one of the world's most beautiful but deadliest, dangerous, harsh and hard place on the face of the earth, Karakoram Highway also means the same. Mistakes have no mercy here. It is 1,300 kilometers or 810 miles long and has been called the 8th wonder of the world. It has some amazing views, but it also shows how nature can be beautiful and deadly at the same time. The Karakoram Highway reaches over 15,000 feet above sea level at its highest point, where the air is thin and hard to breathe. It also has many hazards, such as landslides, rocks, floods, avalanches, and cliffs. It is a very difficult journey, even though it is a popular road. The Karakoram Highway follows part of the Old Silk Road, one of the most important trade routes in history. The highway was built in 1959 and about 1,000 workers died during the construction because of dynamite explosions and landslides. It took almost 20 years to complete. In one incident, 17 people died when their bus fell into a gorge because the driver took a turn too fast. In another incident, a tourist died when a landslide hit their van. There are thousands of stories like this which makes the highway one of the most dangerous and deadliest roads of the world. But we have to also admit this deadliest road holds the most magnificent views, which also makes it one of the most beautiful roads in the world too.
Number 3. Fairy Meadows Road. If you want to feel the soul out of the body experience while you are still alive, then you should visit Fairy Meadows Road. Because when you ride on the road, your soul will surely try to leave your body at least several times. Fairy Meadows Road is a misleading name for this road in Pakistan, as it is far from being a pleasant ride. It is 16 kilometers long and unpaved, with no guardrails or maintenance. This distance may not seem too big, but trust me, it feels like an eternity as you navigate through its dangers. Fairy Meadows Road is mostly made of loose gravel, and it climbs up to an altitude of nearly 8,000 feet. The road has many sharp turns that require careful driving, or else you might end up crashing your trip. It is considered one of the most dangerous roads in the world, and was ranked as the 2nd deadliest highway in 2013. It was built by a local commander and the villagers hundreds of years ago, and no repair was done since then. The road offers a breathtaking view of the landscape, but you should not get distracted by it, as there are no guardrails to stop you from plunging off the cliff. This road is not for those who are easily scared. Fairy Meadows Road begins from the Karakoram Highway and leads to the village of Meadows, where only vehicles smaller than a jeep can pass. To be specific, it is only accessible by 4x4 vehicles only, and the last section has to be covered by foot.
The road then becomes so narrow that you have to leave your vehicle and walk the rest of the way. The road ends at the Fairy Meadows, a grassy area near the base of Nanga Parbat, the 9th highest mountain in the world. The Fairy Meadows are a popular destination for hikers and climbers, who enjoy the beauty and challenge of the region.
Number 4. The Karnali Highway. Traversing the Karnali Highway is a gamble with death. The Karnali Highway is a perilous road that runs through the risky and rocky Himalayas of western Nepal, claiming the lives of around 50 people every year. The 155-mile highway is one of the world's most hazardous roads, even in the dry season. Driving along the highway is like playing with death. The thick dust that covers the road obscures the vision of the drivers, who have to navigate the tight curves. The dust also hides the dangers of landslides, rockfalls, potholes, floods and the sheer drops from the incredibly vertiginous cliffs. Only the brave and the foolish dare to take this road, which is better left alone. The Karnali Highway is so terrible that the police have prohibited driving here after dark because of its severe accident rate. 85% of the road is considered extremely unsafe. You can drive here only if you have a heart of solid iron.
Number 5. The Zojila Mountain Pass. The Zojila Pass is a terrifying road that stretches for 5.5 miles in India, but if you go on this road, you will feel it's a ride for eternity. The road is a narrow strip of dirt that clings to the edge of the Himalayas, the world's highest mountain range. It reaches an altitude of 11,575 feet, but there are no guard rails to prevent you from falling off the edge. The road has no signs or markings, and you never know what danger awaits you around the corner. Landslides, rockfalls, floods, and avalanches are frequent threats that can block or destroy the road. There is no way to know what lies ahead and which areas are more exposed to the harshness of nature. Zojila Pass connects the towns of Srinagar and Leh in the western Himalayas, and it is the only way to reach Ladakh, a remote and beautiful region of India. The road is so risky that it is closed for several months of the year, when the 50 feet snowdrifts and high winds make the road almost impossible to cross. If you are somehow stuck, your only hope of survival is that the road is less than 6 miles long. The road was built in 1947 for military reasons, and it was the scene of a historic battle during the Indo-Pakistani War of 1947, when Indian forces used tanks to recapture the pass from Pakistani invaders. It is a critical link between Ladakh and Kashmir. During the winter months, Ladakh is completely cut off from the rest of the world. Zojila Pass is a road that tests your courage and your luck, and as you drive along it, you can see the wreckage of the vehicles that did not make it to the end.
This is all for today. If you like this video, please share and hit the like button. It will inspire us to create more new interesting, entertaining and informative videos for you. If you still haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe, so that you don't miss any of our new videos. See you in our next video. Till then, have a peaceful day.